Hi guys, this is Maji Michelle. Keep watching INMYLANE TV.
Presents an opportunity for us to recount our history while taking the lessons it teaches and thereby forging a new path for progress and development. Osajifo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah, the founder of our nation, envisioned an industrialized, self-reliant Ghana, whose citizens have the highest standard of economic life and the greatest sense of self-esteem rooted in patriotism and Pan-African unity. But on February 24, 1966, a joint military and police coup d'etat shattered that dream, plunging Ghana into decades of instability and military takeovers. The verdict of history is now loud and clear. The classified documents from the United States archives reveal that this was a coup inspired and engineered by the CIA. This remains the most regrettable and darkest moment in our nation's history. That moment sparked a series of historical events that have set us back and significantly delayed our attainment of the objectives of nationhood. We have had moments of triumph and moments of anguish. We have now blossomed into a fully fledged democracy with a healthy culture of peaceful power transfers. We must, however, remind ourselves that democratic participation transcends just the act of voting. It is fundamentally about accountability and the security needed to demand it. It is about safeguarding the people's freedoms and rights and fulfilling the promises of socio-economic prosperity enshrined in our founding document. Former President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Ministers of State, Honorable Members of Parliament, Nime, Name, our traditional rulers, religious leaders, our service chiefs, our troops, school children, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, friends of the media, and good people of Ghana. I wish you all a happy independence anniversary. 10 years ago, during the 58th Independence Anniversary, we implemented reforms to the annual Independence Day Parade. This reform eased the burden of thousands of school children who marched, sparing them from hours of standing in the scorching sun. They formed up on the parade ground only when it was time for their march past and presidential acknowledgement. A few years ago, the previous administration also implemented reforms, deciding to rotate the hosting of Independence Day celebrations among the regions of our country. This initiative was intended to bring the celebration closer to all our people. Unfortunately, this year we are constrained not only to interrupt the celebration's rotation amongst the regions, but also to hold it on a scaled-down version here at the forecourt of the presidency instead of the traditional Black Star Square. This is necessary considering the economic crisis our nation is currently experiencing. Large-scale celebrations often come with significant logistical, security, and infrastructure costs, which strain the national budget. By reducing the scale of the event, we wish to demonstrate a commitment to fiscal responsibility and the efficient use of our limited resources. Fiscal prudence has become imperative for navigating the severe economic crisis that has recently confronted our country. The state spent 15 million Ghana cedis on last year's celebration in Koforidua and spent 13.7 million cedis on the previous year's celebration in Ho in the Volta region. This year, we received estimates of at least 20 million Ghana cedis for holding the event at the Independence Square on the same scale as the previous year. In a year we were calling on all to sacrifice, including workers who have graciously accepted a base pay adjustment far below the rate of inflation. It is unconscionable to spend that kind of money on a few hours of celebration. Today's event would save us 95% of the estimated cost of the event. Nonetheless, our celebration does not diminish the importance and significance of this occasion in any way. Ghana's independence is the single most important event in our history, as it sets us on the path of nationhood. It is even more significant because it lit the flame of independence in sub-Saharan Africa by inspiring other countries doomed to colonial exploitation to seek independence and self-determination.
Evolutions to form the Guinea symbol. Guinea literally meaning ram's horse, symbolizes that even the strong have to also be humble. The symbol is a bird's eye view of two rams butting heads, and the ram's horn symbolizes strength and humility through the characteristics of a ram. please give them a round of applause? Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, we are dissolving the base camp with Chris Paulson to form the number 68, which represents the 68th independence anniversary of Ghana. Distinguished guests, shall we please give them a round of applause?
You can kneel down. That's all you can do, yeah. Because they're not doing anything. No.
Thanks, Charlie. This one is a
Sika, budget and that's how do so. Dollars, $20 million. Now will be a winning sika. We hear neighbor. Our woman who goes to hospital. Who got in Bessian at the hospital?
20 million.
No, the $20 million due baby that Sabi. Sanyama Makuskin and Mobile Sadi, where any different. I just catch it for pen and bit. Papa Tim Komoyo, $2 million. The hospital get $20 million. Now the first 20 million is semi-conclusive. I mean, Mamma Hospital to do a meeting. Would you move first 20 million? Would you my paying as a conclusion? Birthday was near the 20 million, but where the bear 20 bear the $200,000 the years I bet you. The Akan the amount, Ghana for show. You're betting that. What you just Sinu Grandpa? What your hospitals are crying? And crossing hospital, never hospitals don't want me to be in crossing the amount. Can who's the best in your own conform that bench to so? Our Ghana. Conform that bench to so. It's in we are Ghana near now. We are in this near so small to me on the Sawabana. Because if you are John INMYLANE and the Niabrepa, or Mediagro, and to a point two. Now my team of the Pia when him round snow be and a. So let me cut myself. Yakan cinema said the okay movie club is a cinema would do yes and okay. And I will cost the bar one a cram. I near Ghana and India and to do no pen away. What could you senior Boca was say, Granny and 50-50. I'm in my border. Some said in my border. Some in my promotion. What's this car but based to 2 billion or 3 billion? No big Tiba Falcon. Was open now 10,000, I'm not 10,000. One more for adverts. Like as a man was cinema, who war, maybe a Kaswa, there will be Islam one side. Near Nukran away Islam. There will be Islam one his. There will Kumasi, there will be Kumasi, be a culture center side. There will be a band mark, there will be a crow from you. One a catch us in industry in Quebec from sea. One minipa name employ, a pro Mamma Cusco. And no Mamma Cusco. ebi yɛ makeup, ebi yɛ costume, ebi yɛ sound, ebi yɛ continuity. Asena sɛ adwuma no dɔɔso a ɛno bi na improve yɛn. It is about it in any show. Trust me. Ɛbɛboa do.
But once I make my work on it, from course, me, that means says, now, service, chairman, now, we are waiting. And so, say, production, yeah, the name, because he said, it's really who a Juma, we are in pretty way. A Juma for by young sharing, because he said, no, said, regional minister, body, the Ashanti regional minister, what part of people who bear 14 years, maybe last summer.
How about independence? And then first time, now second time.
Oh, it's Paris.
Yeah, Paris. First time. Hey, bra, and why are they? Why are they? I mean, nice one. And then I will catch a Ghana.
Oh, Charlie, as usual, make a check on a share mental health. They should take up their mental health, and also they should say no to drugs. They say drugs is killing the youth. Some of us, we've seen everything. We know what we are saying. Say no to drugs. And also think of your mental health. If you are being bothered with something, talk to somebody. Don't bottle things in you. Other than when you explode, it will be so many things.
Okay.
So be Jai will be my broken heart. But you're not no Casa. If one or no Jai will be my broken heart, and then I'll attach. You ever say Papa John Mahama? This is so she had the classmate. Papa, despite Ibrahim and your friends in Mahama, President Mahama. Only she are more. My break on my phone, but Papa no one will break over. When you are not on the first league, and I make what must be about your sanity.
So that was Kwekuman. He is a creative here. Was your Obeka tree, but say, Kefi Beke, Kepler for a chum. But I don't, I come there. This a chum.
Just give me about a week. I know about Ghana Tourism Authority. Ghana Tourism. Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you.